Google is watching you like a hawk. Or at least if you're concerned with local rankings. Search Engine Land published a story that said that Possum is now getting a bit of a steroid boost update and they're calling it Hawk. So with Possum, what happened, it looked to remove duplicates from the SERPs. So if you're featured in the map pack, but also the normal SERPs, they were trying to stop that duplication. Hawk is that, but to the 10th degree. This is obviously going to be a major problem for you because you're going to lose a bunch of traffic and potentially footfall. So how are you going to deal with that? Well, same rules apply. NEP information, name, address, phone number, making sure it's correct and uniform throughout all of the web. Lots of good third-party links, lots of good positive reviews, and I hear just being a decent local business is a really good way to help you along the road in that. Search Console have just released an API. For 99% of you, you're like, yep, don't care. Well, if you're a tech head like me, I absolutely do care. Reason being, Search Console at the moment gives me 90 days worth of data, which is fine, but if I want to do year-on-year comparisons or extrapolate over time, I just really can't see that. But now with an API out, what I can do is I can database that and actually start storing all of that information really easily. So over time, I can do year-on-year comparisons, or maybe I can look at 12 months and start to see seasonality and start to do my reporting in a much more effective way. As Google clamps down on us being able to scrape ranking information, having more reliance on Search Console is going to be becoming more and more a part of your everyday toolkit. One for video buffs, YouTube have just released native tracking inside Tag Manager. It's not a huge update, but what it does mean is that you don't need to go into GA, set a bunch of events and play around with your site code all the time. You can now just do it straight inside Tag Manager. Next up, some slightly sad news. We've had a bit of a death in the family. And when I say death in family, I mean that Facebook Power Editor is no longer. But not to worry, what is actually happening is Power Editor and the Ads Manager are getting pushed together, so it's one single platform, one single place for you to manage all of your ads. Now, here all you Power users being like, oh God, are they going to remove all the functionality? No is the answer, they're not. They're going to take all of the Power features from Power Editor and put them into the Ads Manager, and you can toggle between both. And if you've ever tried to onboard a client onto Facebook Business Ads Manager, you'll know it's a massive, massive bollock. So hopefully this streamlines things a little bit and makes it a wee bit easier. If you found this useful, please tag one of your colleagues in the comments so they can see it. Or if you'd like the deck that accompanies the news this week, just go to a.agency/news where you can get all of the resources there. For all trolling and complaints, you can get me on @rtavs on Twitter. Until then, I'll see you next week.